Alright, hey, we're back playing Wytchwood. I'm about halfway through this game. I don't remember where I left off. Oh, okay, so we've got the ram. What's next? I would say... let's do the fish. So... gotta head off to the docks, which are... ooh, where's that house? Okay. I think she was over here? Yeah. Gotta get on this boat. Well there, where'd you think you're hopping off to? Me? Why, I've come to visit my son. No, you ain't. The only family anyone on this tub has is the sea herself. And no one gets aboard unless they pay the toll in seashells first. What's a gull-brained swabby like you want with a bunch of dirty shells? Ain't for me, the captain's got his own business with them shells, and I ain't one to question them. So either bring me your dues or cast off. Bring me seashells, the nice kind too, the ones that sound like ocean waves. Wow, I have 3 of them already. Let's see. Oh, okay. Look at all those nice seashells. You held out your collection of shells for the sailor to inspect. Ah, a fine booty. Excuse me? Go on and take him to the captain. He'll see you're fairly compensated for your services. The fish. Oh. I'll take some of that. Don't mind. It's locked. Dapper fish sits beside a hoard of seashells, obsessing over each one like a jeweler. He grabs the nearest one and runs his finned fingers carefully over the shell's spines. Bringing the seashell to his lips, he blows a loud, trumpeting note. His bulbous eyes light up with hope, as if waiting for something to happen. An uneventful moment passes, and he tosses the disappointing shell aside. You useless piece of flot, Sam? He grabs the next shell in the pile. This one, it's gotta be this one. I'm looking for the captain of the ship. The fish's eyes swivel at you suspiciously. Are you daft? Can't you see my big hat? I am the captain. You don't look much like the father of that little red-haired girl on the docks. Oh, then you must be talking about my predecessor. Tragic, really. The fish shakes his head and bows sadly. Whoa. English. The fish shakes his head and blows sad bubbles from his pipe. He grabs the nearest shell and runs his finned fingers carefully over its spines. What happened? Poor bloke went overboard during a nasty typhoon. We tried to fish him out of the drink, but I'm afraid to say he's with old Davy Jones now. As his trusty first mate, it was my responsibility to take up his mantle. He adjusts his oversized hat with pride. Now, you best have something for me, or else you wouldn't be wasting my time. You mean these seashells? The deckhand outside said you'd pay for them. The fish tears the shells out of your hands with such force that you nearly lose your footing. He brings the first shell to his lips and blows on it so hard that specks of slime go flying everywhere. Ew. Makes a pathetic squealing whistle. The fish slumps back down into his fat red chair, tossing aside the shell with a sharp disdain. Cursed rubbish, I'll never find it. Find what? If you're looking to pick up a musical instrument, you're sure going about it a funny way. Never you mind that, just bring me more seashells. He flicks an odd coin-shaped object at your feet. That's a sand dollar. What's this? I just traded you a bunch of shells. It's a currency of the future. If you get in on the ground floor, you'll be richer than the stag prince when I'm in charge of this thing. So if you want to be set for life, you just bring me more seashells. I think I'll manage my own investments, thank you. A shame I'll have to break the bad news to Chad about her father. Oh no. I think he killed him. Did you get inside the boat? Have you seen my dad? I'm afraid to inform you that your father was lost at sea. What? That's impossible. He's a captain, and the captain never abandons his ship. Who told you that he was lost? Was that slimy first mate the fish? As a matter of fact, it was. Why? Of course, that explains why everyone is collecting seashells. He's trying to find the conch. He's swindling everyone in town just so they'll help him find a conch shell. It's not just any conch. My dad used to tell a story about all those who'd listen. One night, during a terrible storm, a handsome young sailor fell overboard. As he sank down into the sea, a beautiful mermaid came to his rescue. She brought him back to shore beneath a lighthouse. It was love at first sight. But alas, they couldn't be together. She had fins and he had feet. But they made a special promise. Whenever he missed her sweet voice, he'd stand under the lighthouse and blow an enchanted conch. No matter where she was, she'd hear the sound and come to see him. That way they could be together, even if only for a moment. Isn't that romantic? It's just a silly fairy tale, girl. That gross fish believes it. I bet he thinks he can make the mermaid fall in love with him if he gets the conch. They both got fins after all. And maybe my dad was still out there. Maybe he got rescued by a mermaid, just like in the story. Oh please, you have to find the conch before the fish does. It might be the only way to find my dad. If the fish has everyone in town homing the beach for this thing, what makes you think I'll have a better chance? Maybe they're all looking in the wrong place. The sailor in the story lived in a lighthouse, not on the beach. I think the lighthouse was up here. Yes. This old lighthouse has seen better days. Although it towers high above the pier, the paint has faded and the windows have crusted over with layers of salt. The door refuses to budge. Growths of barnacles and coral seem to have sealed it shut. You put your ear to the keyhole and hear the unmistakable roar of the ocean inside. With your face close to the door, you spot words carved into the weathered wood. Lengthy, babbling prose about love, loss, and the sea. What terrible poetry. But mayhaps it's some forlorn magic left here by the old lighthouse keeper. Well, I don't have the time to go fishing for long-lost keys. A good dose of love juice ought to open up any embittered heart. What have we got? Ooh, a love potion. Damn, I'm gonna go get more fruit. I get fish. And skulls. Okay. These, oh, spirit souls. I have one. Oh, I did have one of those. Oh, there has to be more. Yes. Wait, damn, I can't get two at the same time. How many do I need? Just one, okay. Some fruit and a fish. I should craft a healing potion too. Or a couple really. Oh. I think it was trees. And a cinder box. I need 3 fireflies. I can go get that. That's fine. What's this one? I think there was an angry tree somewhere down here. Well, I thought there was. Oh, maybe not. Was somewhere around here. There goes one. So just to get that fish. That was another one. Back to the docks. Then I should be fine. Well, I don't think that's what I wanted. Deep one. These guys. Title jar. This thing. Oh boy. Oh lord. Ah, there we are. So, we just need this, those, and then we can make the lovely. The rusty logs makes a sound, like a sloppy kiss as you turn the key inside it. Bubbling and creaking, the aged metal hinges protest as years of grime dissolve away. The wooden door swings open to reveal a wall of emerald seawater. You can see fish swimming about inside, but not a drop crosses the threshold. Oh my, the entire lighthouse must be filled up like a ball. You prod the salty aperture with your finger, sending ripples along the surface. Then, as if pulled by a stopper from a tub, the water begins to drain. Slowly at first, but quickly building ferocious speed. The waves cascade around you. You catch notes of trumpeting sound droning above the crashing swells. The music turns to a soft whisper as the last of the flood is sucked away, leaving the inside of the lighthouse damp and encrusted with stranded sea life. You bend down to examine the source of the drainage. A golden conch shell is wedged between the waterlogged floorboards. You put the conch to your ear. It sounds as if an entire ocean is contained within it. What a marvel. I wonder if the mermaid will still answer its call after all this time. The child's story said to blow it out over the water under the lighthouse. Over here? Where do you want me to do it, man? Standing at the end of the pier, you blow into the conch. You feel a warm breeze pass through the sultry waves, uplifting your spirits. A crystal clear trumpeting note rings from the shell. It seems to still the ocean waters to a mirror shine. Sweet laughter chimes like a bell in response, and a shadowy shape approaches from the deck below. An enormous full-bodied figure breaches the stillness of the water, throwing her hair back joyfully and extending her arms out to the sun. She thrusts her body up onto the outcrop of rocks, splashing her long fin tail in the waves. As the mermaid speaks, her voice is operatic. My gift, lain silent for years, now sounds again. Sad music for my ears. My lover long gone, but their memory still sweet. I thank you for the nostalgia. What would you entreat? I'm looking for a man lost at sea. He was a captain of that tall ship over there. You point to the high sails looming over the docks. I don't suppose you had any dealing with him. This man I have seen, though his fate is not known. Placed on a plank, overboard he was thrown. Downward he plunged, though not to the bottom. No, a great serpent swam from the deep and got him. He was pushed overboard. That grubby fish told me he was lost in a storm. Did you see where this Leviathan got to? The lagoon by the shore holds a secret below. Send away the tides and the serpent will show. Keep the conch close, blow and I shall abide. I'll bring the strength of the sea to your side. With her song finished, she blows you a wet kiss and starts preening her hair with a spiny seashell. I said the fish did it. That's a bit too obvious. You take a deep breath and press the conch to your lips. Its clarion call echoes across the rippling tide. You feel the waves swell around your feet, reverberating with the sound of the conch. The water disappeared so fast that you're unsure if the tides are receding into the ocean or if the sea floor itself is rising from the depths. When the water recedes, you look across the island to a yawning cave opening. From within, you sense the steady rhythm of enormous breaths. Ooh, okay. Oh, dude, this place is so cool. How pretty. I like the coral color. Pinks and purples. Oh, didn't mean to go back. Oh god. Whirlpool to the surface. That's interesting. You can't help but shudder under the powerful gaze of the monstrosity before you. A booming voice sounds throughout the cavern, as if you were in the very throat of the beast. Who dares enter my sanctum? I have come looking for a man lost at sea. The coils of the serpent shudder and wheeze. You brace yourself as the creature reels back and unleashes a cough loud enough to shatter a mountain. Excuse you, have you caught ill, Master Serpent? You landwalkers are all alike, forever throwing your refuse into my waters. I have been poisoned by your insufferable detritus. My stomach aches, my insides burn. What's the matter? Did you swallow something you shouldn't have? I have swallowed many things. You should not be here, land creature. Now, you're not well, and I may be able to help you. Open up that gob of yours and let me take a look inside. Perhaps you have. You come to strive the final blow against me. Why should I trust you? You're being dramatic. I'm not going to hurt you. But if you don't let me take a look inside your belly, the sickness will surely fester. Doubtful, but perhaps I can humor you if you prove that you are a friend to the ocean. Answer me these riddles 3. Only then will I trust your words, landwalker. There's a fish. Is it not a mermaid? Ah. Maybe I just clicked the wrong thing. The enormous creature rolls back its yellow eyes. Bellowing with laughter, the laughter quickly succumbs to another bout of violent coughing. Curse my miserable body. Can I not even enjoy a moment of levity? It appears I was mistaken about you, landwalker. You have proven yourself worthy of my trust. The beast opens its wide, carnivorous jaw, filling the air with a fishy stench. Enter, but heed my warning. Break your word, and I will digest you without hesitation. Can you leave me alone, crab? I better not have taken. I did take damage from that. Captain, ahoy! Don't tell me that overgrown eel gobbled you up as well. Come and warm yourself by the fire. We ain't going anywhere soon. You look at the throbbing red walls of the monster's stomach and notice the discoloration and spotting. The campfire smoke is surely the cause of the beast's ailment. Actually, I came here looking for you, Captain. How'd you know I was a captain? There's a little minnow waiting on the docks for her father. Oh, my little girl, my heart and joy. I promised I'd see her soon as we anchored, but I never got the chance. Has it got anything to do with that fishy fellow captaining your ship? Raising his arms in anger, the man stomps his feet on the fleshy floor. The outburst causes the serpent another coughing fit, rocking you back and forth. That rotten son of a barnacle. We were just a few weeks from home when he conspired to mutiny. Ever since I told him the tale of the mermaid and the conch, he got his hungry look in his eyes. He'd never seen someone so obsessed. So he and the other bad apples jumped me in the night and tied me up. Lord. The rest of my trusty crew as well. Then that flopping flounder made us walk the plank to the briny deep. I was praying to Neptune and he must have answered my call. This great bloody serpent swallowed me up and saved me from drowning. Been stuck in here ever since. Can't seem to get out, but the fire keeps you going. All the way through the other end, at least. Though with the metal head of yours, you ought to have no trouble passing through without much fuss. Just what I needed today. Say, all that smoke is causing our host great discomfort. I'm sure you'd both be happier if you parted ways. How do you suppose we do that? Let me see what I can cook up with that fire pit of yours. If one were to build enough irritants, the beast may be provoked into explosively expelling the source. I have one. And a rat tail. Oh, Lord. Ugh, gross. I guess that's why his tail is there. A rat tail. A rat tail and a hairball. Lovely. I mean, get both out of the market, can't we? I think. Cat treats. Cat treats. One of those. And what do the rats need? Where are the rat nest thingies? Snaptrap. Oh, I missed another tail. Perfect. Oh, I'm being an idiot. That's only one thing. What else do we need? Incense and blight. Potion of blight. Why? I'm not. More from the fields. And incense. Need more rocks. It's a smoke pellet, what am I doing? Need some water. And I do need a smoke bomb. Okay. Let's go to where am I most likely to get rocks from? I can get rocks from the graveyard. And water, I believe. So I just need... I have plenty of empty jars, never mind. Ah. Damn, I'm gonna need some of those potions. Take the water out. What else do we need for this? And we need rocks, crash the incense. Now the fields is where I need to go. I wonder, do I have any moo actually? Because I can get some on here. For some reason, we always need the moo. Inventory ingredients. I have a 1 jar of moo. I'll get a spare just in case. Let's go all of those guys. Let's just pick up some extra supplies while we're here. Let's start off. Stay up my weight, crap. I think I'm maxed out on algae and fucking embalming salts. I've got so much of it. Stuff again now. Right. Potion of Blight. Sorted. You pile the eye-watering ingredients in the campfire and fan the flames. Soon black smoke billows up and fills every nook and cranny with its stinging odor. The captain scratches his nose and stifles a great sneeze. As quite a concoction, the serpent will feel more than a tickle in his throat. You feel a deep rumbling through the fleshy floor. Get ready to set sail, Captain, and we'll be out of here soon enough. You kick up the smoky coals, spreading the aggravated haze until a rumbling quake knocks you onto your backside. Landwalker, what have you? The captain leaps into your arms, and the two of you clutch each other tightly, as the muscle contract violently beneath your feet. A surging contraction forces you up and out of the serpent's blowhole like a gunshot. You shot out of the serpent's cavern and clear over the lagoon. The captain holds you tighter than a lifebuoy as you sail across the blue sky. The tiny harbour front below grows closer and closer until the hulking mass of a ship rushes up to meet you. With a crash of splintering wood and rushing water, everything goes black. You regain your senses and get to your feet. Despite feeling a bit soggy, everything seems to be in working order. Behind you, the fish's base of operations has been cracked open like an egg. Fishermen are busy rescuing shell-shocked sailors from the waters. Oh my, what happened here? You didn't see it? A great bloody cannonball came rocking out of the sky and stove in the captain's pride and joy. Poor girl didn't even stand a chance. I've never seen a shot so powerful. I think all hands managed to get clear of the wreckage though. All hands? What about the fish? The buccaneer wipes a single salty tear from his face. He points to something familiar that has washed up on the nearby shore. You know what they say, the captains always go down with the ship. That was easy. It appears to be the bicorn captain's hat last worn by the fish. Waterlogged and shot through with splinters. Reach down to pick up, it flops. Flops in the sand like some beach sea creature, the soul of the fish. Yes. One more. That's 7 out of 12. The rat in the graveyard is the next one. You find the captain and his daughter in a loving embrace. I just knew you'd come back. My sweetest little sea star, I'm so sorry I made you wait for so long. Can you ever forgive this old wash-up? That's quite cute. The rat in the graveyard. So, the rat. Where might this rat be? Up top. Oh, wow. Let's get some more water since we're here. Wired water, okay. Oh, there's many ghouls in here. That looks like a chest for me, though. As you walk through the dilapidated estate, the temperature drops drastically. The floorboards and walls groan angrily, as if the whole building is upset at your invasion. A gust of wind suddenly rushes up the staircase as though the house itself was drawing breath. An ear-splittering scream stirs dust from the rafters and makes your knees weak. That's definitely the melodious sound of a banshee or a chicken's aunt. I think she might actually be, though. I'm not sure what she is. You take a step forward, but ghostly, skeletal hands rise up through the cracking floorboards. They reach out, grasping, and you feel your spirit fade at their frigid touch. You're all lucky I misplaced my spectre sickle or I'll cut you down like weeds. Guess I should report back to the gravekeeper anyway. Why not? Your foot falls again, conjure many grasping spectral hands, clutching and scratching, so as to keep you from going any further. I'll need some help from the gravekeeper to calm these grabby hat ghosts. Okay. Let's go and do that then. Oh no, where'd he go? Oh, down here. I'm blind. You're back. It's a demon from the underworld, isn't it? Or maybe a light come to summon up an army of darkness. Relax, it's just your run-of-the-mill banshee. A banshee, I knew it. No wonder the dead have been so angry lately. Are they supposed to get any rest with all this racket? but a spirit only becomes a banshee when it's been terribly wronged. Who used to live in that house? I don't rightly know, it's been abandoned since before my time. Always was pretty creepy though. The place was so haunted that I couldn't get in for a better look. A good exorcism ought to clean it right up. This sort of stuff happen often? Why, just last year I had to deal with a ghoul that wouldn't stop breaking into the crypts. Tarn fellow was trying to find his long-lost love or something. The old man turns to rummage through his cluttered shack, looking for something. Anyway, eventually I had to call in the graveyard exterminators. Wait, that said squad exterminators, okay. There's a whole team? They got that nasty ghoul rammed up before he befooled too many tombs. They left behind this, where'd it go? They gave me this to ward off any angry spirits that might be left over. He holds up a rusty looking lantern. A ghost lamp. I thought those things got recalled because of those possessions. I never heard nothing about that now. Now, this thing isn't powerful enough for banshees, but it should keep the lesser spirits away. He gives the lamp a shake, but only a puff of purple smoke rises off the wick. Jeez, looks like I forgot to keep it fueled up. I'd go and get the gas myself, but the graveyard in this state. He shrugs feebly at you. You're hopeless. What does a ghost lamp need for fuel? You squinch at the fading label on the back of the lantern. Let's see. Bat wings. So, bat wings and crypt crawler silk. Remember, was it bait? Yes, it was. Okay. Damn, that was stingy. I can't remember what crypt crawler soap means. Comes from these spiders in the crypt. Let's go find out. Oh, 2 for 1. Love a good bargain. What did I need this for? I've totally forgotten. This guy, the groundskeeper. These are such pretty roses. I like them. I keep collecting them. I'm not sure I need them for anything. The crypt crawler silk is thick and smells oddly of lilac. I seem to have misplaced my reading glasses, so maybe you better prepare the mixture. You read off the well-worn instructions printed on the lantern. They're horribly confusing and riddled with spelling mistakes. Much like my speech errors. How did these contraptions ever make it to the market in the first place? You better stand back. If I do this wrong, things might get a little explodey. You grind together the gruesome ingredients into a waxy paste before rendering the whole mixture down over the gravekeeper's cooking fire. The odor coming from the wet, bubbling soup makes the hairs on your nose prickle, but you power through it and pour the ghastly oil into the lantern with a rusty funnel. The gravekeeper raises one caterpillar-like eyebrow at you. No kaboom? Perfect. Give her a good shake. You swish the oil around inside the lamp and light the wick. Slowly, a blushy, unearthly glow fills the space around you. Take a look at that, fresh as a daisy. Just wave it around should any wayward ghoulies try to accost you. It should clear the way to the miserable banshee. Maybe you could ask her what all the fuss is about. Oh, let's go find out, huh? Oh, even that thing doesn't like me. Oh, okay. That looks like loot. Or not, lock chest. Ah, here she is. Homes taunt me as well. Taunt you. I come to find out why you're throwing such a tantrum. You raise the dead with your wailing. The wraith's jaw drops to her collarbone, howling as her ghostly arms reach for you. You quickly raise a ghost lamp high, bathing the room in cold light. The spirit recoils away, covering her eyes with translucent hands. It burns. Why do you torment me so? Oh, quit being so dramatic. Now tell me what's got you so upset. It's gone. That sneak, that thieving, plague-ridden rodent stole it. What's gone? Who stole it? My family's crypt was defiled by that wretched rat. My most precious treasure, my brooch, is gone. I will not rest until I have it back. Ah, the rat stole the brooch from your crypt. That's enough to make anyone upset. Yes, it was stolen, ripped from my breast. Where has it gone? Well, if the rat pilfered it off your remains, maybe he left behind a clue as to where it ran off. That crypt is jammed full of caskets. How will I know which box is yours? What was your name? I don't remember. Who was I? Everything is clouded by my suffering. Well, this is your house, right? There must be some relics in here that could point me in the right direction. I get it. I'll get to the bottom of this, and you can stop all this howling. I need to... There we go. Well, the only one I can see is this. The embossed shield looks like it might be a coat of arms, but the face is so badly encrusted with pantana that you can't quite make out what it is. A good cleaning ought to get this looking spick and span. Purification. Water? There. Ghostly ectoplasm. Add more water. We always need water. My. Here's those guys. More wings. can just put it out here. Hmm. Ah, look at all those bat wings. Mm. Ectoplasm, that's why I needed it. Totally forgot. Oh, I gotta use that. My bad. You clean away the grit and grime to reveal a proud lion staring back at you. This crest looks like it matches one of the burial rooms in the crypt. I'm not sure I have these. Is there anything else? Heavy box seems like it might contain important family documents, but it's locked tight. I doubt the key is anywhere around here. I better make my own. You crack open the chest to find a collection of moldy papers and bills, but a heavy book at the bottom looks promising. In the cracked leather-bound tome, you browse through the long-forgotten obituaries, and we mourn her death, the third of her siblings to pass. Much beloved, she will long to be remembered for her beautiful singing voice and tireless pursuit of justice. Sounds like her banshee, the third to die. That'll mean that her casket will be the third one in her row. Position in the family. I can't see anything else though. I'm being an idiot. This corroded picture frame is almost completely deteriorated. You can barely make it out Ghostly figures sitting together on a rotten canvas. Ashamed, Tim has almost forgotten his family. Maybe he can restore just this little piece of them. Oh boy, oh boy. Color and light flood back into the faded painting to reveal a content-looking family. You recognize one of the younger girls to buy her shock of hair and brooch on her chest. That must be our wailing wraith, the granddaughter, by the looks of it, so she must be on the lower tiers of the crypt. Perfect. I think that's everything I need to know. The banshee's body is buried under the crest of the lion. She's a granddaughter, so she'll be on the bottom row. She's the third to pass away. Are you back? Found anything about our predicament? It seems like you've got a grave robber on the loose. The banshee had a brooch stolen from the family crypt. A grave robber? Oh damn, those despicable degenerates. With the increase in ghosts, I haven't been able to do my nightly patrols. I need to get to the crypt and find her body. The thief might have left something behind. Well, good luck. That place has more spiders and I have liver spots, so you'll understand if I stay behind. Stay away. A lion. Take your nails underneath a loose plug and begin to pull. The rusty bolts pop off the corners of the end cap as the whole thing rips off from the mossy wall. You toss away the grave cover and peer inside the dark hollow, holding your lamp aloof. Dozens of small beady eyes blink back at you. Rats. You quickly jump aside as a torrent of vermin come pouring out from the coffin. Filthy little blighters come to pilfer more graves. Squeaking and hissing, they flow like some lumpy liquid rushing back towards the entrance. You get the feeling that these rats are far more organized than any normal pest. Where are you running off to, little devils? Running back to your master, perhaps? Come on then, rats, you're so slow. I'll wait. You stop jumping about, man. Be faster. You track the swarm of rats into thorny bramble, their bodies whirling in a venomous mass. This does not, however, seem to be their permanent nest. If you could only flush them out, perhaps they would flee to their true source. A good spark ought to set this dry to near a light. Can't hide from me, beast. The brush is quickly subsumed in tongues of flame scattered the rats beneath. A frenzied rout rue is not without order, though. In a wave of fur and claws, they scramble through the graveyard towards their next hiding space. Seriously? A horde of rats pour between the bars of this crumbling mausoleum, swirling in a gyre just out of reach. Once more they have found temporary refuge. Such a closed-in space seems right for good smoking. They won't be able to hold their breath for long. Smoke bomb? The smoke emits from the pellet is thick and the smoke emitting from the pellet is thick and concentrated. Even though they are below the worst of it, the choking fumes are enough to flush the rats out. Once more they rush forth, this time fleeing towards the shadow of the ruined church. Where's that? A flood of rats sweeps through the bars of a great brass gate and disappear into the ruins of a squat, abandoned church. Heavy chain binds up the gates, and the rusted padlock as well beyond accepting any sort of key. Something more potent will be needed to open it. Lord. Oh, good thing I picked up some extra stuff. In we go. The iron of the padlock wheezes and protests as it melts away into blackened goo. The chain falls away and you push open the gate to the churchyard beyond. You attempt to pick up the candlestick. I was gonna say candelabra. But find it attached to some mechanism inside the altar. A latch flips and you watch a stack of boxes slide aside to reveal a hidden crack in the wall. Look at that, didn't even try. Ooh, there's a chest for me though. Time to loot. It's just coins. Stuck on books. Oh, another chest. My lucky day. Aw, dude. Can I not just take all this shit? Chest for me? Thank you. Hey, who in blazes are you? Who let you in? I let myself in. You should really hide your secret lair better, though I must admit this is quite the collection you've acquired here. Why? What is it to you? You're looking to make a trade? We got whatever you need, sister, if you can pay the price that is. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for an old antique brooch that I heard you're the one to talk to. Yeah, we got plenty of brooches. Any of these beauties catch your eye? The vermin flips open his cloak and you see it lined with rows and rows of jewelry. You lean in for a closer look. The items all look like priceless family heirlooms, but you can't pick out the one belonging to the Banshee. I'm not sure. I'll need to confer with my friend as which is the right one. The rat narrows his eyes suspiciously and hides his wares back inside his cloak. Just who is this friend of yours? Why, she's the original owner, of course. She would very much like her property returned to her. No deal, we don't make trades with the dead. But you're happy enough to steal from them. Let me just go tell my friend where your little hideout is. I'm sure she'll be more persuasive than myself. Fool, this place is sacred ground. No bad spirits can enter here. Now get out of here before we pick you clean. Alright. No need to be crass. No spirits may cross the threshold, huh? Well then, I'll just have to invite one in myself. You would eye the flat surface of the barren altar. It looks like the perfect place to conduct a seance. Ooh. Now we're talking. Oh, god damn it, not one of these. Close your eyes and place your hands on the planchette of the spirit board. Concentrating hard, you try to focus your thoughts towards the haunted mansion. Hello, can you hear me? Show me a sign. The planchette begins to twitch and move, slowly tracing out letters on the board. Who is this? Oh, come now, who else would it be? I'm calling to let you know I found where the rat is. You might want to come down here and speak to him. The lights flicker within the halls and dim down until you're drenched in total darkness. Only a blood-red glow throbs from the altar. A wind rushes through the church and you can hear the squealing of rats as they dive for cover. On the gale come the screams of the dead, reverberating through the halls. The spirit board shudders and splits with the noise, and skeletal hands claw its way out from the peephole of the cracked planchette. I can smell him. Right through the crack in the wall, actually. The vengeful spirit howls and flies straight through your body as she sweeps into the rat's hideout. That's chilly. Wait for me, to see how this ends. You dare take from me? How did you? Wait, it was just a simple misunderstanding. I didn't. Even in your hour of judgment, you lie. The rat's bulging eyes lock onto you in desperation. This is your doing, isn't it? You let her in here. I am merely helping to settle a dispute. You thought all your grave robbings wouldn't come without consequences? Face justice for your crimes, thief. The dead have come for you. The banshee whirls around like a hurricane, drawing with her an innumerable host of ghosts and spirits. No, get off us, you wretches. You are dead, finders keepers. Spectral claws grab into the rat and his verminous minions and drag them squealing into the underworld. With a crack of thunder, the howling wind evaporates, not a single rat remains. The can falls over the banshee as she reaches down and picks up one of the scattered brooches left on the floor. My brooch is back, it's safe, I can finally sleep. She clutches her treasure to her breast and looks at you with a final crooked smile before fading away in a glimmer of ghostly smoke. In the eerie silence of the cave, you can see something squirming in the debris. Oh, for me, so kind. You brush aside some pilfered treasure and uncover a writhing mass of pink rat tails, tangled together like worms. Looks like they all got knotted up trying to escape. Soul of the rat. Is that 8? 8 out of 12. The goat will be wanting to take custody of these 4. Best not keep him waiting. I agree. We are 2/3 of the way through this. Well, I don't actually know if there's more quests to come afterwards. I haven't seen anything. I haven't watched any gameplay of this. I'm never here. I was like, what's this? It's my house. I never come to this location. The goat snorts with delight at your approach. Wonderful. You've returned with more souls. These were more troublesome than the last. I'll be glad to be rid of them. If you'd be so kind, bring them to the shrine, then we will be one step closer to concluding our business together. The clanging of the ram's bronze bell rings in your ears, many voices chanting in unison, grabbing hands, trampling feet. The machinations of the cat unfold before you as her boots burn away before the shrine, pieces moving on a game board, cheats, laughter, lies. Sensations of the rat fill your mind. Tiny feet scratching at crumbling walls, digging cold earth, snapping brittle bones, taking, stealing, hiding. You hold your breath as a salty feeling of fish washes over you, sounds of creaking wood, jagged barnacles, crashing waves, fading light, betrayal. Your shoulders straighten as if a great weight has been lifted from them. The maiden stirs in her sleep, troubled by fitful dreams. Only 4 more souls left until our contract is fulfilled. but I expect it has been a tiring day. Come, you should get some sleep. Yes, I could rest. You step out into the morning mist and find the goat with a mouthful of grass. Terrible tasting. Oh, terrible tasting stuff. I don't understand this creature's appetite. With luck, you won't have to suffer the mortal whims of a farm animal much longer. After I collect the last soul, you can go back to the void from which you came. Ah, the void can wait. You're much better company anyways. But you are correct. There is only one leg left to our journey. The final 4 souls have revealed themselves to me. Where are they this time? 3 linger in spaces you have already tread, the village, the market, and the fields. And the 4th resides far north, on the cold slopes of the mountain. I will track them down no matter where they try to hide. Marvelous. Well, there's our next 3 souls to capture. I think on that note, this would be a good place to leave it for now. I might come back and stream some more in a while, but I'm gonna end the stream for a bit. Go away, do some stuff. I might come back with another game in like a couple of hours. But yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.